Let's talk about drinking companions from the lower astral realms. Everyone knows that drunkenness harms mental and physical health, that it is associated with moral degradation and leads to moral decay of the individual. But not everyone knows that alcohol and drugs, of course, addiction has another side, invisible to people, and this side may be the most terrifying of all that is already known about drunkenness. Alcoholism is slavery, not only to one's own vice, but also to the disgusting invisible essences of the lower layers of the astral plane, demons, larvae, essences. Not only do they deprive the human psyche of control, they release all the lower animal instincts and low vibration, coarse energy associated with them, which astral vampires love so much. The worst thing is that alcohol and drugs affect the subtle or astral body in a special way, literally decomposing it, deforming its natural vibrations, and thereby bringing it closer to the vibrations of the lower layers of the subtle world. Under the influences of alcohol, the subtle body changes its natural vibrations to coarser ones. Due to this, it enters into resonance with the lower layers of the astral plane, getting the opportunity to contact with its inhabitants. The lower essences literally cling to the astral bodies of alcoholics. And they cling by no means because they see them as brothers in mind. From the earthly plane of existence, the defenseless astral body of an intoxicated person is for them the most convenient object of energetic vampirism. And it is not so easy to cling to the aura of a person who is in his right mind. Our biofield is surrounded by protective lines of force that prevent attempts to introduce negative entities of the other world into it. But the astral body of a person subject to alcoholism is a completely different matter. Alcohol violates all the protective resources of the biofield and opens up the human's astral body to any harmful objects, from disease-causing viruses to subtle vampiric entities. Larvae instantly cling to the defenseless aura of an intoxicated person, and they begin to absorb his life energy to their heart's content. If a person begins to drink more often, communication channels are formed between his aura and larvae that's attached to it, thanks to which the leakage of energy from his biofield becomes constant. Very soon, subtle vampires begin to literally pursue a person who is regularly drinking alcohol, and then they freely settle in his aura. It's a scary matter to imagine who is swarming in the aura of experienced alcoholics. Everyone knows that dogs hate drunken people and start barking at them, mostly anyway, with a frenzy. But not many people realize that dogs bark not so much at the drunken people themselves as at the subtle essences invisible to us, which have stuck to their auras. Be that as it may, the main trouble is that alcohol opens the aura of any person to influences from the lower astral plane, no matter how good or bad he or she is. And this means that even a very good and decent person will sooner or later turn into immoral, vicious, if he is seriously addicted to alcohol. You will have vampiric larvae attached onto you and slowly fog you and hatch into various negative things. They don't call alcohol spirits for no reason.